really, really going at a miraculous pace that next year already we could almost be not out of this, but out of this. Um, yeah, that was the point I
Yeah.
wanted to make.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's definitely important to, take, obviously always. I think in every situation, take a little step back, and there still are people that, as you said, Canada or whatever, who are still, in lockdown, and a few other countries. But, we're hoping to get to that point where, the U.S. can have herd immunity here and then start providing support to other countries, where sending vaccines their way, sending resources. I mean, this is what, the U.S. has been doing for years with, polio vaccine and, chicken pox vaccine. They've
Yeah.
always, sent aid to these countries. So, we're waiting to get to that step once we have, once, the government feels
Once we
that.
deal with our own backyard, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, once we're done
Yeah.
mowing our own lawn, we'll go to our
What was the
neighbors.
point you wanted to make about anti-vaxxers?
So, I mean, I was discussing and debating, not arguing, with one of my friends in school, and he said that, oh, you can't trust the vaccine, it's been approved really quickly, and, you don't know the long-term effects and stuff, and, um, yeah, I know, Josh. So I just want to think that we have to put in perspective, when was the last time, I mean, I should fact check this, but when was the last time we had a mass produce, a vaccine in the country for like a disease or something? I'd say maybe like 50 years ago, or if you want to be like sooner, like 25 years ago, whatever. It's been like a long time, at least not in my lifetime, in my 14 years here, that we had a, mass produce a vaccine or whatever. So I mean, I think that what you have to put in perspective is how the technology has shifted and how the technology has changed, because because the if you put in perspective, like, let's say 20 years ago we had to produce I'll just say 50 years ago, whatever, we had to produce the polio vaccine. It's probably more than 50 years, whatever. um we had a we had a mass produced vaccine. The technology now is so much different, and don't have to be the scientist for Pfizer to know that technology has changed. They didn't have iPhones in 1960, I can tell you that. The science has changed. So, and we also know that even the flu is injecting the live virus, and the COVID vaccine has been very different, that it's not a live virus. They're injecting the mRNA, and this builds the antibodies. So I think that the vaccine making, quote unquote, has changed so much, and the technology is so like advanced, that we have gotten to a point where producing a vaccine in a year, a little bit less than a year, could actually make sense.
For full episodes of The Younger Half podcast, check us out on anchor.fm/The Younger Half or wherever you listen to your podcasts like Apple, Spotify, or Google.